guys, Shayna from the Mom Edit, and I am here today because I want to do a quick little comparison between Frank and Eileen's two styles of triple fleece sweatpants. I don't know if anyone else has been eyeing these guys up, but I have owned what I'm going to call the classic sort of wide leg Frank and Eileen sweatpants for years, and they have become some of my most worn, very favorite sweatpants ever. Long story short, I needed another pair. I have the dark blue, I really wanted the black. I was about to order the black when I realized they'd come out with a new pair that are like more jogger styling. I wanted to do a quick comparison to see which one I like better. So let's get into it. All right, so I'm gonna start with the classic pair. This is called the Catherine, and this is the pair that I have personally owned for like a million years. I actually have the set. So I have the Catherine wide leg sweatpants with their sort of little like cape, olive cape thing, and it's great. It's a great set. I can attest to how high quality this triple fleece really is. And you know, I've washed mine a million times. It still looks great. The color hasn't faded. Like, I could go on and on and on about how much I love this, you know, sort of whole triple fleece thing that Frank and Eileen is doing. There are a couple things that you should know about the wide leg sweatpants. They run big. I'd originally taken a size small, and they totally fit. They look cute, but they are a little big. Part of this styling genius is this waistband. It never squeezes. So they stay up fine, and the waistband never like squeezes and causes any sort of like sausage feeling, which at 48 years old, almost 48 years old, I actually really appreciate. I realized after looking at their size chart a little more closely that I probably should have gone with an extra small. So that's what I did for this purchase. These are a size extra small. I never take an extra small in anything these days, but they fit great. These things fit like a glove. A couple things to note: there's no pockets. They're cropped, which, you know, can be a little bit tricky. In a nutshell, that's Catherine. Cropped, wide leg, no pockets. So let's compare that real quick to the joggers. So these bad boys, I actually don't think they run big. I ordered the extra small in these also, and they fit a little bit tight. So these definitely run smaller than the wide leg Catherine. That said, while they run smaller, they still fit because it's still that amazing triple fleece, which sort of like, there's some give there, and it is not squeezy in the waist. So the differences here is, so they run smaller overall. They're slimmer through the thigh. They're definitely slimmer in the hips and the butt. They have the little like jogger cuff at the bottom. They're shorter overall. They do have pockets. They have both side pockets and back pockets. One thing I should probably mention though that is sort of an interesting design decision. I ended up really liking it, but they're a little bit, just like a little bit of a dropped crotch. So if you did go up a size, I imagine the dropped crotch scenario would get like more pronounced. And it does give the joggers overall like the really like sort of nonchalant vibe when worn. And I think it makes it look like a little more stylish actually than just like a plain old jogger that you could get from like Target or whatever. So when it comes down to which one do you choose? I wanted to run through a little test. I wanted to sort of run through my usual set of shoes to see if the joggers can be styled in similar ways and with as many different kinds of shoes. So let's start with ballet flats. Ballet flats are just an easy choice because I feel like they kind of look good with everything. The ballet flat outfit I'm wearing here is just the Frank and Eileen wide leg cropped sweatpants with the actual matching little capelet. This whole set is great. This is a set I wear on the plane. Sometimes I wear it with flats, sometimes I wear it with sneakers. I tried it on with the jogger sweatpants. Honestly, there's no difference. It still looks great with the capelet, looks great with flats. I don't know, easy, no difference. Good, moving on. Next up, let's talk about sneakers. Once again, the sneakers look great with the wide leg cropped sweats. That is an easy win. So if we take a look at the joggers, all good, right? The joggers still work with both the sneakers and flip-flops. This is not brain surgery. This is an expected result. You really aren't gonna go wrong if these are the only shoes you're planning on wearing this with. Next up, let's talk about boots, because I feel like things get a little trickier once we start getting into the realm of like snow boots. Wide leg cropped sweatpants work with snow boots as long as the snow boot can slide sort of underneath that leg shape. I can even do like, you know, a slightly taller snow boot as long as it's sort of like thin enough at the top to slide underneath the sweatpant. Because conversely, the jogger style works with any sort of like shorter snow boot. I'm pleasantly surprised by how cute the jogger version works with some of these like wintry boots. If we go into the realm of like UGG boots or Moo boots, they're basically like UGG adjacent. And they have a slightly higher shaft. And so they have more of like a boot feel. They do not work with my wide leg cropped sweatpants, but they definitely look great with the joggers. You know, this proportion isn't my favorite, quite frankly, but you know, it's close enough. That is one thing to consider. Like if you're kind of like a wintertime girl and you really want a pair of sweatpants to wear out in the snow, the jogger style might be a little bit better. That said, the Catherine style, the wide leg, is so chic. It's hard to beat, especially with like, you know, flip-flops and sandals and sneakers and flats and all that kind of stuff. So this stuff is great. The Frank and Eileen triple fleece gets my highest possible recommendation. It's an absolute beast. You cannot destroy it no matter what you do. I mean, that's an exaggeration, but you know what I mean. Let me know if there's any other pieces that you want me to dive into with Frank and Eileen. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe below. Oh, and we have all of our links to everything that I was wearing or talking about here. So yeah, thanks guys. See ya.